It's 2026 and I'm exhausted. I'm so tired of hearing and seeing that expression associated with spiral eyes. I've hated it since I was 16 years old, and I still don't know why it affects me so deeply or when I'll finally stop being so triggered by it. Whenever I encounter it, whether I hear it or read it, it gets stuck in my head. It repeats over and over until it feels like it's the only thing I can think about. Sometimes I even imagine my favorite characters or people saying it, even when they aren't. It's overwhelming, and I hate living like this. I just want to enjoy my childhood interests and be a normal person, but instead, this one trigger keeps getting in the way. It feels like I can't escape it. I see it everywhere in TV shows, cartoons, commercials, video games, and so many other places. Sometimes I just want to learn something or relax, but instead I end up getting upset because the trigger appears unexpectedly. Seeing characters with spiral eyes or dizziness is especially difficult for me. In many cartoons, it happens so often that I become anxious before it even appears. It has made watching shows, playing games, and spending time with other people much harder than it should be. Drawn media wasn't any easier. Whenever I heard the phrase, I sometimes became so overwhelmed that I lost control, cried, yelled, or had a meltdown in front of everyone. I know those reactions aren't healthy, and afterward I usually feel guilty and ashamed. Sometimes I've even thrown or broken things or become angry. I'm not proud of those moments at all. Living with emotional regulation difficulties has been incredibly hard. I wish I could react the way most people do instead of having such intense responses to a simple phrase or image. What hurts even more is when people dismiss my feelings by saying things like, "It's just an expression," or "You're overreacting." Even if someone says it by accident, it can still affect me deeply. I know they usually don't intend to hurt me, but the emotional impact is still real. People often tell me to grow up or stop being so sensitive, but if overcoming this were easy, I would have done it years ago. I'm trying, but it's much more difficult than it looks. Every time I'm triggered, I feel sad, anxious, and sometimes I cry for a long time afterward. I wish people understood that trauma triggers don't always make sense. Even if something seems harmless to someone else, it can still cause genuine distress for another person. That doesn't mean others are bad people for making mistakes, but it does mean I'd appreciate understanding and patience instead of being mocked or dismissed. I know I need more therapy and support to become less sensitive to this trigger. I don't want to spend the rest of my life having my day ruined by just seeing spiral eyes in cartoons. I want to enjoy the things I love without constantly feeling afraid of being triggered. If anyone has kind, constructive advice for coping with triggers or becoming less emotionally reactive over time, I'd really appreciate hearing it. I don't want to live like this forever. I just want to have fun again without constantly worrying that this trigger will ruin the experience. Thank you for listening.